Mortal Kombat 1 lost the best fighting game of the year at the Game Awards this year. Instead, that award went over to Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is the best fighting game of the year for 2023. And this happened last night at the Game Awards. For those who are watching my live stream, we were doing a Game Awards watch party. Unfortunately, the stream died. I figured out exactly what was going on. So next time I stream, that won't happen again. I apologize for that. But yeah, we didn't get to watch this live, but it did happen. And I appreciate those who did tune in to my live stream yesterday. But if we're really thinking about it, are we really surprised? Are we really surprised that Mortal Kombat 1 didn't win Best Fighting Game of 2023? I don't think so. I don't think we're surprised at all. As somebody who's a diehard Mortal Kombat fan, I'm a Mortal Kombat Andy. I don't play Street Fighter, and I'm not invested in the series as much as I am with Mortal Kombat. I live and breathe Mortal Kombat. I didn't really play Street Fighter 5. I just didn't like the way the game played. Didn't play Street Fighter 4. But I fell in love with Street Fighter 6. I played it, I bought it, and I thought it was a blast to play. And it still is a blast to play, in my opinion. And it's just a more complete game, objectively, when you compare the two. I prefer to play Mortal Kombat 1. I think the gameplay for Mortal Kombat 1 is where the game thrives. But that's not a dunk on, Street Fighter 6's gameplay. As I said, I really like Street Fighter 6's gameplay, but I prefer Mortal Kombat 1. And you can have a preference on what game you like. If you have a preference and you prefer to play Mortal Kombat, that's totally fine. But I think if you're going to look objectively on what's a better fighting game and what's a better kind of video game, Street Fighter 6 is just objectively the better of the two. There's just kind of no denying it. So when I go over to Street Fighter 6, there's just so much content to go to already from the start, and most of the stuff was at launch, whereas there's a lot of things that we'll go over in Mortal Kombat 1 that wasn't there at launch. So when you go into online, which a lot of people talk about, the online and the multiplayer of this game is where the game thrives, is where Street Fighter 6 thrives, and that's totally correct. I mean, it has ranked match, has casual match, and custom rooms, lobbies that Mortal Kombat 1 doesn't have. No, to be clear, Mortal Kombat 1 is going to be getting custom rooms, but it's weird how such a basic feature in MK1 is not in the game, even though that feature has always been in Mortal Kombat games, especially the modern ones. Street Fighter 6 had this at launch, and ranked matches, casual and ranked is even better in Street Fighter 6 than ranked in Mortal Kombat 1. I mean, I am a Diamond jury, for example. I'm a Diamond 1 jury, but Honda, I haven't actually, with my Honda, I actually haven't finished my placement matches, but every character has an individual rank. These are the only two characters that I actually play, if I'm being real. But yeah, every character has an individual rank, so I don't have to lose my rank if I'm trying to practice with Chun-Li or something like that, but I mainly got all of my wins and all of my points for my, for my ranked placement. I got it all with Jury, but if I want to practice with Chun-Li, more likely than not, I'm going to be losing some games, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to lose anything that I got and I achieved with Jury. I'm going to start a whole new thing with Chun-Li. This is something that we should definitely have in Mortal Kombat 1. We should definitely have individual character ranks for Combat League, because Combat League is just for MK1, it's just such a bare bones basic kind of thing. It's the same as MK11, really. It's nothing really new. But hey, look, I'm going over here and look what this is at. Just at the palm of my hand, I could turn crossplay on or turn crossplay off. Crossplay is not in Mortal Kombat 1. It will be. It will be. Mortal Kombat 1 will have crossplay, but it doesn't. And Street Fighter 6 had this at launch. Actually, I think maybe Street Fighter 6 had this in the beta. And then look at what you have here. Opponent's connection, 4 to 5 bars or 5 bars only. This is essentially a Wi-Fi filter. You can only search for 5-bar good connection players only. So when you go and search for the characters that or opponents that you're going to play, you're only going to be matched up with good connection. That's so good. Does Mortal Kombat 1 have this? No. Will it? Will Mortal Kombat 1 have this? Yes. Ed Boon has already confirmed that Mortal Kombat 1 will have a Wi-Fi filter and a decline option for ranked matches, maybe, and maybe like, well, it's already in casual matches, so I'm assuming that's going to be added into ranked matches as well, or Combat League. But yeah, this game has just so much accessibility right there to make your experience playing the game like so very enjoyable. I mean, here, like, even I don't expect Mortal Kombat to do this, and doesn't have to, but you can even pick whatever stage you want. Like, your opponent can be on another stage and you can be on another stage, and it doesn't even matter. Like, you can be on the stage that you want. Like, if I just want to do this stage, if I want to play on the temple stage, well, guess what? I can only play on the temple stage, and then my opponent can pick whatever stage that he wants as well. I mean, there's so much accessibility here. I mean, just look at the accessibility options that I have to make sure that my experience playing this game is an enjoyable experience. I can choose what servers that I want to go in. If I want to go in the North American servers, because I'm from North America and this is probably where I'm going to have the best connection, guess what? I can do that as well. I can have tournaments. There's tournament lobbies. There's so much to do in Street Fighter 6 just from the online alone. And we didn't even go over the World Tour. We didn't go over some of the other things that you can get in World Tour, like the unlockables and things like that. I mean, we didn't even go over like the customized character, like the customized avatar, like the avatar battles. You can go over here and make your own character and then like do like literally shitpost with your whatever monster character that you create. You can go over to go to these cabinets, get some extra XP or whatever the hell, and just play the game. Just have fun. Go into this lobby. Just go in and play, like, and look at how much I'm gushing over this game right now. This game is just absolutely fantastic. Like, there's so much to do. And now I'm coming over here to Mortal Kombat 1. What do we got? Like invasions, which is, I mean, I don't mind it too much. It's kind of just boring. It is improving a little bit, but really, compared to like Battle Hub or compared to World Tour, is Invasions really the best? I don't even know. I will say that if I want to put a disclaimer here, if I want to be very fair, there are a lot of Street Fighter players that don't care for World Tour. There's a lot of them that just played it once and they never play it again. Instead, they go to Battle Hub or they go just farmed rank matches and things. So, like, you know, it's fine. But hey, I'm going to go over to online and then look what I have. Ranked, casual, private, King of the Hill, online settings. These are all fine. But it's all like super like bare bones. I showed you and I gushed over how much I really liked Street Fighter 6's accessibility and how many options that you had to create a fun game, to create a good experience when you play that video game. It's not just a fighting game, just to create a good experience when you play a video game. I mean, the customized characters, I think it's fine. And honestly, I'm fine with one gear piece. I really was not a fan of like three different gear pieces that really didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But like, yeah, like I just in the online alone, as I showed you, there was so much to do. There was so much to have fun with. And Mortal Kombat 1, it has like the basics to have fun. It has the essentials there, but there's no fluff. There is no fluff surrounding it. And that's where Mortal Kombat 1 really struggles, is that there's just not any fluff to Mortal Kombat 1. There isn't that much going for it in online. There's no Wi-Fi filter. There's no crossplay. There's no online lobbies. There's no like custom tournament brackets that you can make like you can do in Street Fighter 6. But here's the thing. Mortal Kombat 1 is in a position to be able to be a better fighting game. Maybe not better than Street Fighter 6, but to be on par with Street Fighter 6. As of right now, like Mortal Kombat 1 to me is like a 7 out of 10. Street Fighter 6 is like a 9 out of 10. I think the two biggest things going against, or the one biggest thing going against Street Fighter 6 right now is its monetization. It's essentially the same or even worse than Mortal Kombat 1's. If you didn't like Mortal Kombat 1's monetization and how much, like the skins that were in the game, well, guess what? Like Street Fighter 6 is not much better. In fact, it might be even worse. But even that's like the one big bad thing going against Street Fighter 6, that one thing. The setbacks for Mortal Kombat 1, however, it stacks up. I mean, no Wi-Fi filter, lack of online modes is very bare bones, lack of offline modes, the customization isn't that great, and the monetization as well isn't that great. There's so much stacked against Mortal Kombat 1 compared to what's stacked against Street Fighter 6. However, I will say Mortal Kombat 1 is prepped, is in a position to be a better fighting game. I've said this plenty of times, and I've made videos about what Mortal Kombat 1 can do to improve as a fighting game and just improve as a video game in general. If you guys want to check out that video, go ahead and click the whatever YouTube cards, that whatever side of the corner it's in on this video. But yeah, I've already talked about like so many things, and I'm not going to repeat so much of it now, but I just wanted to talk about the fact that Mortal Kombat 1 didn't win Best Fighting Game. And honestly, I'm, as a Mortal Kombat fan, as somebody who kind of like lives and breathes Mortal Kombat, I think that's okay. And I think Street Fighter 6 winning it over Mortal Kombat is well deserved. Street Fighter 6 is such a better fighting game. I mean, I have fun with the game. I'm not a Street Fighter guy. I mean, I enjoy Street Fighter as a franchise, but I totally like prefer Mortal Kombat. But I have to give it to Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6 definitely deserves it. Very well deserved award. And I'm glad that Street Fighter 6 has won over Mortal Kombat. This isn't me like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, Mortal Kombat lost. And that's not the way I think. But I do think that it's a good thing that it did lose, because I think if it did win Best Fighting Game, that would validate a lot of, like, it would kind of just make NetherRealm and WB kind of think that they did okay, that they did good with this game, when really they did a lot wrong. And again, once again, they are prepped in a position to where it could be better. I think Mortal Kombat 1, once it's all said and done, is going to be a great Mortal Kombat game. Unfortunately, that's just not how it is right now, and we're going to have to be patient. We shouldn't have had to be patient, but I'm okay with a game eventually becoming good than a game never becoming good. And there's a chance it may never become good, but I have faith. I have faith that with more updates, with more DLC, it's going to be better. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. Really, there isn't much to say that I haven't already said. If you guys want to check out my videos where I talk about some of the things that I don't like about Mortal Kombat 1, I'll link them in the description below. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the Game Awards last night. Honestly, it was a snooze fest, so I didn't watch the whole thing. But let me know what you guys think about the award that was given to Street Fighter 6. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a big thumbs up and subscribe for all things Mortal Kombat. I'll see you guys in the next video.